Well, Bob, it's another exciting day in paradise, and boy, oh boy, is it a great day to be alive, especially when you consider the alternative. Now, I know I just made a video yesterday, I think it was, or the day before that, about my adventures and experiences in life insurance and investing and financial education and things like that. But I haven't made a video about a little bit involving motivation and stuff like that this week. So I figured, I think it's been a week or two since I made one, so I figured I'd talk about something that is really, I think, a really important factor of nowadays society, and it's good to have in the world we're living in today and in the future as well. And that mentality is open-mindedness. Now, that isn't, when I say open-mindedness, I don't want you to misinterpret that as to saying that you should be gullible about everything. You should be accepting of everything. That you should just everything is okay. Then you shouldn't question nothing. That's not what I mean when I say open-minded. I mean, when I'm talking about being open-minded, I mean basically I'm trying to say, what I'm trying to say with that is assessing things from an open-minded perspective, like from multiple perspectives. When you get in an argument with somebody, trying to figure out what are they thinking? What's going on in their head? Like, maybe they had a bad day. You know, the person speeding on the road beside you, maybe they're speeding to the hospital. So the person who blows up at you while you're working at your work, maybe they just found out that their relative died. Or open-mindedness can come in a different area. And again, I'm not an expert on any of this, so I don't want somebody to be like, well, as a matter of fact, the precise definition of open-minded. I'm not trying to do that here. Where this is just common discussions, average discussions between people, normal discussions, nothing professional or anything like that. Just heart to heart, between one another. Just me talking to you, Mr. Unstoppable, talking to y'all about something that's important to me. But open-mindedness in that regard, but also open-mindedness in accepting the possibility of other things. So I'll give you a good example. In my job as a canvasser, and I like to relate to it a lot because it can relate in a lot of factors. I get a multitude of different types of people when I knock on people's doors. I really genuinely, as a canvasser, you get to see the lowest a person can be in, you get to see the type of people, the meanest type of people, and you also get to see some of the nicest people. You get to see both sides of the spectrum, all portions. I can't personally wrap my head around how somebody can slam the door in somebody's face or tell somebody, hey, go get a real job, things like that. I can't wrap my head around that because I try to treat others as I would have them treat me. Does that make me perfect? No, because I insult people all the time. I mean, if you watch some of my streams back when I was video game streaming, I'm cussing a lot. I'm calling people names a lot on a video game, mind you. But so it happens. But open-minded, back to what I was talking about. What I mean by that is the concept of something that you're not used to having a positive effect, and not just a negative effect. And with canvassing, for example, with what I do, I offer a free water test service for people. Have a technician come out and do a demonstration, show them what's in their water, and if they want to improve their water, the technician is going to leave them information and go over some things they can do to improve their water. That being said, the test is free. You get a $25 gift card for that, gift voucher. You have to mail it in, and you get it in like a couple weeks, but still free money. What really does that cost you? Maybe an hour of your time? What were you planning on doing to that period of time anyways? Watching some movies, TV shows, playing some video games, sitting in your butt? I don't know. Who knows what you were planning on doing? But is that really that much of a cost? I don't think so. That's why I say come into it with an open mind. In that. I'll tell you another comparison with this life insurance and investing thing. Coming in with an open mind. minded perspective. I came in with an open mind. Skeptical, yes, but with an open mind. Can I make $10,000 in passive income a month? I'm sure I could. Right this very moment? Probably not right this very moment. But I'm sure I could. So I come in with an open mind. So how am I going to do this? Okay. They tell you you don't have to canvass, knock on doors. You don't have to cold call people. That's what your average person would do. That's what your average person working in this type of business would accept. Oh, I don't need to cold call. I don't need to knock on doors. I know people. I know a couple people. And that's fine. You might be successful in doing that. Me, however, I've accepted the fact and come in with an open mind and understanding that if I really want to succeed, if I don't have enough people I know, and if I have exhausted all my resources and my friends and family members and people I care about, I got to branch out. How am I going to do that? Networking online, yeah, that's kind of wishy-washy. Or I could go knock on doors, do what I'm naturally good at for the water treatment company I work for. And I could cold call too. Heck, I'm used to that type of thing. I'm used to rejection. So what's it going to hurt me during my free time doing that to try and create more people to benefit them by educating them about financial education and life insurance, but benefit myself with the possibility of helping people out while helping myself out at the same time. A lot of people come into this with a closed-minded mentality, but my mind has been opened. I'm coming in with an open mind, and I see a bright future. And I think that's the key to anything in life. And anything you do in life, any goals you might have, is have an open mind. It's like the whole thing, if you don't try, how do you know you're going to fail? You know, that whole saying. I forgot the saying. If you don't attempt to do something, how are you ever going to know you could succeed at it? You might not ever fail, but you're never going to succeed at it. That's like the person who says, I'm undefeated, and has never competed. So you've basically done nothing. You've accomplished nothing. I know I've went on a rant in different topics now. I'm pushing past the time limit I usually like to make these videos. But when I was talking about open-minded, just try and have an open mind in your life with what you do. Try and look at perspectives and situations and everything you deal with in your life from multiple perspectives. Don't just immediately jump to conclusion. That's what I should have talked about. I'll have to talk about something like that next time. Anyways, y'all have a fantastic day. Back to you in the studio. It's time for me to go to college.